Welcome back guys, so today we're going over the developer updates. Let me explain everything that's happened yesterday.
Wait a minute! Who are you?
Okay, so we're going to go over some of the changes. If you haven't already done so guys, press that subscribe button if you're enjoying my content. So Leatherface has had some changes. He's had a base kit change, he's had a change to the add-ons, and he's also had some perk changes that are going to be coming up. So we'll have a look at them later on in the video and explain them all. Move over Leatherface, in comes Billy Boy. So Billy Boy's also had the same. He's had a base kit change, he's had a change to add-ons, and he's also had some perk changes. So there's been a lot of talks, a lot of rumbling about this. Let me go through it and explain everything that's being changed. Or going to be changed. Right, so the first up, we're going to go through Leatherface's changes. So, Leatherface has had a change to his chainsaw mechanic. So basically, you are now going to have 3 charges by default. When starting your chainsaw sweep, one of these charges are going to be consumed. Pressing the power button again, as you can see in the video, you're going to keep using your charges for an extra 2 seconds. So it's going to be changing dynamics, especially for them dirty Bubba campers. You can't face camp no more, because if you keep hold of it, it's going to run out of charge and you're going to go in a tantrum state. Your default speed has changed, so that's good news, when using his powers from 5.06 to 5.29. So, add-on changes. So there's been some changes to Bubba's add-on. So there's quite a few changes that have been done, but specifically there's 3. There's a shop lubricant, so down the survivor is going to hide your terror radius for 20 seconds. You've got a depth gauge rake, so basically that increases the number of charges, slightly increases the charge time, and decreases the chainsaw sweep's maximum speed. And finally you've got iridescent flesh. Hitting the survivor of the chainsaw is going to replenish its charges. Bubba's also had some perk changes as well. So quite interesting. So the perks changes, the first one is for Franklin's, one of my favourite perks. Now, if the item's being dropped, the entity will consume it after 120, 100 or 90 seconds if not picked up, and you can see the aura of it if you're within a certain distance. Knockouts also being changed. So basically now with knockout, the survivor, when they put in a dying state, they can only crawl at 50% slower than what they normally would for 15 seconds. So a big change there. So that's a few changes when it comes to Bubba. The main thing is the chainsaw. But let's have a look at Hillbilly's changes. Pretty much the same. So Hillbilly now has an has a heating charge, like a heating system on his chainsaw. If you're using it too much, it's going to overheat. So it's going to show you there. Watch out, Dwight. There we go. So you can still do all the basic movements that you could with Billy, but you can't. Like, it's going to show you here when you're charging it up. You can see the gauge on the bottom left there, and now it's overheated, so you can't use it until it has a cooldown. That's going to affect the way he's played, definitely. A lot of people are seeing it as a bit of a nerf for Billy. It probably is, but we'll wait and see. One thing I will say, if you're in the middle of a sprint, if it overheats, it won't disrupt the sprint. I've mentioned that. So the add-on changes for Billy. So again, they've changed a few add-ons. They've got Dad's Boots, so increases the chainsaw sprint steering, I can't say that word. Pighouse Gloves decreases the heat gained when starting to rev the chainsaw. And Lopro's change, so you can chainsaw sprint after breaking a pallet and affects the survivors. So Billy's had some perk changes as well. So his perk changes, the first one, really interesting, Lightborn. So now you are immune to blindness caused by any flashlights and firecrackers. Survivors that attempt to blind you will also have the aura revealed for 6, 8 or 10 seconds. The other change to his add-ons is, his perk, sorry, is Tinkerer. When a generator is paired to 70%, you're going to be granted the undetectable status effect for 12, 14 or 16 seconds after that. The reason why I say 3 different ones is because it all depends on what level you have the perk on. So what do you think of these changes, guys? If you're a Billy or Bubba main, comment below. Let me know. Let me know what you think. So I do definitely think with Bubba, it's affecting the camping. Definitely affecting the camping. You cannot stand there revving your chainsaw waiting to get multiple hits. So other things that have been said, server improvements. So they're going to be working on the servers, working on basically the hits when the server's deciding whether it hits. If it's too far, it's going to negate it. So that's going to be coming into effect. The last thing is the promotion code. So you'll notice a redeem code button in the feature store of the page. Hopefully we'll get some codes that we can use to give us discounts or extra blood points, clothes and things like that. Alright, so I'm going to link everything in the description, guys, so it's going to be down below on the link if you want to read it yourself. But let me know what you think. So, interesting changes to happen. I believe these go on a PTB on the 7th of July. So, we'll be sure to update you with how that goes. So, thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like, drop me a comment, and if you haven't done so and you do enjoy the videos, press subscribe and keep up to date with all the videos on my channel. Thanks, guys.